What does support mean? What does support mean?
To believe something. To believe something.
What is the Constitution? What is the Constitution?
It's the supreme law of the land. It's the supreme law of the land.
What is the form of the government in the United States? What is the form of the government in the United States?
Republic. Republic.
What is the oath of allegiance to the United States? What is the oath of allegiance to the United States?
A promise to be loyal to the United States. A promise to be loyal to the United States.
What is mental impairment? What is mental impairment?
Having a mental problem. Having a mental problem.
What does bear arms mean? What does bear arms mean?
To own or use a gun to fight. To own or use a gun to fight.
What are non-combatant services? What are non-combatant services?
Work that does not involve fighting, for example, cooking or nursing. Work that does not involve fighting, for example, cooking or nursing.
What is work of national importance? What is work of national importance?
Helping the Red Cross to distribute food and water during an earthquake. Helping the Red Cross to distribute food and water during an earthquake.
What is a civilian direction? What is a civilian direction?
A direction from a person who is not in the military. A direction from a person who is not in the military.
What does have you ever mean? What does have you ever mean?
It means in your lifetime. It means in your lifetime.
What does claim mean? What does claim mean?
To say that something is true. To say that something is true.
What does claim to be a U.S. citizen mean? What does claim to be a U.S. citizen mean?
To say someone that you are a U.S. citizen. To say someone that you are a U.S. citizen.
What does register mean? What does register mean?
It means to sign up. It means to sign up.
What does vote mean? What does vote mean?
To elect a new leader. To elect a new leader.
What does currently mean? What does currently mean?
At the present time. At the present time.
What does O mean? What does O mean?
To have a debt. To have a debt.
What is tax? What is tax?
Tax is money that I must pay the government every year. Tax is money that I must pay the government every year.
Do you know what owe taxes means? Do you know what owe taxes means?
To owe the government money. To owe the government money.
What does file a tax return mean? What does file a tax return mean?
To send tax paperwork to the government. To send tax paperwork to the government.
What is a non-resident alien? What is a non-resident alien?
Someone who doesn't live in the U.S. Someone who doesn't live in the U.S.
Tell me what the Communist Party is. Tell me what the Communist Party is.
No freedom like Cuba or China. No freedom like Cuba or China.
What is a totalitarian party? What is a totalitarian party?
Government controls everything and people have no power. Government controls everything and people have no power.
What is a weapon? What is a weapon?
Like a knife, gun, or bomb. Like a knife, gun, or bomb.
What does kidnapping mean? What does kidnapping mean?
To hold someone illegally for money. To hold someone illegally for money.
Do you understand what threaten means? Do you understand what threaten means?
To tell someone that you will kill or hurt them. To tell someone that you will kill or hurt them.
What does incited mean? What does incited mean?
To entice someone to do something illegal. To entice someone to do something illegal.
How do you define genocide? How do you define genocide?
Killing a whole race. Killing a whole race.
What does kill mean? What does kill mean?
To cause someone to die. To cause someone to die.
What is religion? What is religion?
The belief in and worship of a god or gods. The belief in and worship of a god or gods.
What is a military unit? What is a military unit?
A group works for a government. A group works for a government.
What is a police unit? What is a police unit?
A group protects the community. A group protects the community.
What is a paramilitary unit? What is a paramilitary unit?
Like a military group, but it is not official. Like a military group, but it is not official.
What is prison or jail? What is prison or jail?
A place for keeping criminals. A place for keeping criminals.
What is weapons training? What is weapons training?
Learning how to use a gun. Learning how to use a gun.
What does commit mean? What does commit mean?
To do something wrong or illegal. To do something wrong or illegal.
What does commit a crime mean? What does commit a crime mean?
To do something that breaks the law. To do something that breaks the law.
What is offense? What is offense?
A minor crime. A minor crime.
What does to be arrested mean? What does to be arrested mean?
To be handcuffed by the police. To be handcuffed by the police.
What does to be cited mean? What does to be cited mean?
To be given a ticket by the police. To be given a ticket by the police.
What does to be detained mean? What does to be detained mean?
To be held in custody by the police. To be held in custody by the police.
What does to be confined mean? What does to be confined mean?
To be kept in place. To be kept in place.
What does to be charged mean? What does to be charged mean?
Police say that you did something illegally. Police say that you did something illegally.
Do you know what procure means? Do you know what procure means?
To find a prostitute for somebody. To find a prostitute for somebody.
Please tell me what prostitute is. Please tell me what prostitute is.
Someone who has sex for money. Someone who has sex for money.
What does smuggle mean? What does smuggle mean?
To take things to a country illegally. To take things to a country illegally.
What are controlled substances? What are controlled substances?
You can buy it under the control of the government. You can buy it under the control of the government.
What are illegal drugs or narcotics? What are illegal drugs or narcotics?
Like heroin or cocaine. Like heroin or cocaine.
What does obtain mean? What does obtain mean?
To get something. To get something.
What is an immigration benefit? What is an immigration benefit?
Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship. Things like a visa, green card, or citizenship.
What does gamble mean? What does gamble mean?
To play a game for money. To play a game for money.
Tell me what illegal gambling means. Tell me what illegal gambling means.
To play a game for money is not allowed under the law. To play a game for money is not allowed under the law.
What is a dependent? What is a dependent?
Someone who relies on another person. Someone who relies on another person.
What does pay alimony mean? What does pay alimony mean?
To pay money to an ex-spouse after a divorce. To pay money to an ex-spouse after a divorce.
How do you define misrepresentation?
Giving wrong information. Giving wrong information.
What is a public benefit? What is a public benefit?
Welfare like food stamps, education, and housing. Welfare like food stamps, education, and housing.
What does lie mean? What does lie mean?
To say something that is not true. To say something that is not true.
What is fraudulent? What is fraudulent?
To be dishonest, to lie. To be dishonest, to lie.
What is misleading? What is misleading?
Giving somebody the wrong idea. Giving somebody the wrong idea.
What are U.S. Armed Forces? What are U.S. Armed Forces?
U.S. military, Navy, Air Force. U.S. military, Navy, Air Force.
What is deportation proceeding? What is deportation proceeding?
Process for removing a person. Process for removing a person.